All right, I'm back. I had to jump back on. I didn't know Goodman and Aleem were fighting each other right now. So I was hoping that, they're saying 2:30 ring walkout, but it's only 11:48 right now. And the co-main event is on right now. I don't know if they're going to throw another fight in between, but Goodman and Aleem is fighting right now. And this should be a good fight. They're already a couple rounds in. All right. Yeah, I had to jump back on, man. I'm making my coffee. I was gonna just chill for a little bit. At least give myself a half an hour break in between lives. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have time to do that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm not sure, man. This is a good fight. It's hard to tell because I've seen Goodman fight before, but I haven't seen him enough to know how good he could really fight at this level. Plus, they're out in Australia, so I really don't know. You know what I mean? Aleem, I've seen a good amount of times fight. So I mean, without doing any like film study or anything, I would think that Aleem could win the fight. But as far as how it could go, I really don't know. I really don't know. Goodman is good. You know what I mean? So I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. Now, as far as Tszyu and Ocampo, that's another one that I can't really call. You know what I'm saying? Ocampo just went to distance with Fundora, you know? So it's really hard to call, man. It's really, really hard to call right now. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it. I'm not betting on anything tonight. I do think Tszyu is gonna win, but I don't know if he's gonna win by knockout. But I think the fight, it should be a very good, action-packed, competitive fight. I'm expecting a good fight between him and Ocampo. But this fight here between Aleem and Goodman, not sure, man. Not sure. Let me lower this down a little bit. What's up, Tim? What's up, El Chivo, man? What's good with you guys? I just told everybody a minute ago that I'm gonna be back in like a hour or so, just to jump back on a few minutes later. Oh, Goodman caught him with two big left hooks. Aleem got to keep his hands up, man. Goodman has been putting hands on him so far in this fight. Much better fight than that Regis Prograis fight so far. Good fight so far. Good scrap. I didn't score the first two rounds because I went, Aleem caught him with a good left hook to the body, but Goodman caught him with a short right hand up top. This is a good fight. Good exchanges between both. They're both getting off so far. Nice combination to the body from Aleem halfway through the third round. What's up, Alex? What's up? Nice short right hand from Goodman lands. Good fight so far, man. Very, very good fight. A lot of action from both. Good main event. Let's see if we can get a knockdown or something. Aleem has never fought outside of the country before. Tough fight so far. A lot of people been wanting to see Aleem face Stephen Fulton for years. Nice combination from Aleem. Yeah, Teach. Absolutely. Very good fight so far. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to wait till after the third round ends. I'm going to get my coffee. I got to get a coffee. I drink my coffee, man. Stay up. Nice right hand to the body lands from Aleem. Another left to the body. Aleem has been really, really, really dedicating a lot of work to the body. And Goodman's been catching him with some nice, good short counters up top. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm grabbing my coffee. I'm back, guys. I'm back. I'm back. All right. What are we in round 4? Close fight so far. Nice jabs from Aleem. I mean, from Goodman. Nice jabs. Nice right to the body. He's really investing to the body of Goodman right now. This is a 12-round fight. Is this fight for some kind of no, it's not for any kind of strap or anything, but it's a 12-rounder. Lean more right hands to the body. I like what he's doing so far in this 4th round, halfway through. Another right hand to the body lands for Aleem. A minute and 20 seconds left in the 4th. Hey, how far are you guys so far in this fight? Are you guys ahead of me? I'm right now I'm about like a little bit above 1 minute left in the 4th round. Is anybody like way ahead of me right now, or because I'll reset this app if so. Nice combos from Aleem to the body. He's been investing to the body all around. Um, the Prograis fight was not a good fight. To answer your question, Mad Christ, wasn't a good fight to me. I personally think Zoe edged it. I don't think Prograis won, but it's the scorecards were horrible. You know, even if you, I was expecting a Prograis win. I wasn't expecting a robbery. I wasn't expecting a 118, 109 scorecard. You know what I mean? That's just too much. That's a clear robbery to me. There's no way you could give that guy 2 rounds with the amount of right hands he landed, you know? It's the point of being aggressive if you're not landing anything. You still gotta land punches in order to win the fight. You gotta be effective. And I don't think Prograis just looked bad. I think Reach's power is real. Absolutely. It's just that he barely landed throughout the fight. He was never consistent at any point in the fight. I mean, Zoe was definitely running, but he was still landing more than Regis Prograis. He was still landing more. And I felt like even during some of the exchanges, I think he was just more consistent. You know, it is what it is. It's not like I like the guy. You know, Tank though is short. He got short arms, but I think Tank in that situation would have done more. You know what I mean? Prograde just didn't cut off the ring. He wasn't fainting a lot. He wasn't really using a jab. He wasn't doing nothing. He was just abusing the left hand, head hunting, barely going to the body. I don't know. Anybody see the Flash? The movie? Anybody see it? Anybody in the comments? Halfway through the fifth. I like what Aleem. I like the work for Aleem is giving me. Goodman is landing some good shots here and there, but I don't think he's doing enough to win these rounds. I think Aleem has been, especially to the body. He's been consistent all fight long, going to the body. What do you think of the Flash movie? It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. Like, I don't want to see it again. It's like a one and done for me. I was really excited. I saw it quickly. I saw it. They sold me with the Batman stuff. I just thought that it's a decent stream. I don't think it's worth going to the movie theater to go see. Not in my opinion. Tszyu and Harrison was like maybe 4 months ago. Maybe let me look it up. Tim Tszyu fought Harrison in March, so it was just 3 months ago. This is why a lot of people believe that he will beat Jamel Charlo right now because he's staying active against solid opponents. And, Jamel is sitting out with an injury, and he's going to be, well over a year by the time they actually do fight. You know what I'm saying? He's staying active. He's looking good. He's looking like he's improving with each fight. So a lot of people are giving Tim Tszyu, I've made a couple videos on it. I see everybody leaving the comments. A lot of people are giving Tim Tszyu the win. Think he's gonna beat Jamel. They think. I don't know. I know once upon a time, maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I thought that Tim Tszyu would get destroyed by Jamel. I don't believe so. I'm kind of thinking it's a 50-50 now. I'm gonna probably see Spider-Man this week too. I like the first cartoon, the Spider-Verse one, Into the Spider-Verse. I like that one. I thought it was pretty good. It was entertaining. I'll probably see the new one sometime this week. I still gotta watch a George Foreman fight. I mean movie. I'm gonna order it. I'll probably order it this week at this point too. I think Aleem is winning. I'm not like really scoring it. They're getting some good exchanges between the two. No one's really dominant, but I think Aleem is just putting them better work in my opinion. I don't know how they're seeing it out there in Australia, but nice right hand from Aleem. How can I doubt him? Because he hasn't been fighting. He's coming off an injury, and his fight got delayed twice. You asking me how I doubt the undisputed champ. You act like Josh Taylor wasn't recently undisputed. You know what I mean? I still think Charlo is going to win, but I don't think if he were to lose, I wouldn't be surprised. He's lost before. What is my top five at 140 right now? I don't even know. I gotta have to sit down and think about that. I can't even tell you. This whole division has been it's been shooken up right now. because you got all these guys from 135 that's going up there too. I gotta have to really look at. I don't know. These guys look great, and then they have their next fight, and then they might not win or look bad. You know what I mean? I didn't doubt Taylor going in though. Yeah, but T.O. didn't look good in his previous fight going in. I don't know why you. I mean, I can't have an opinion. I don't know what you're so mad for. T.O. didn't look good in his last fight neither. T.O. didn't look great since he lost to Cambosos. You know, I didn't know what T.O. we were getting until we saw the fight. I'm saying Tszyu has a chance because of what we're getting in his most recent fights, where Charlo has not been in the ring in over a year. You know what I mean? That's like asking me what I think about Canelo and the other Charlo. I ain't see Charlo fight in 2 years. Once upon a time, I thought Charlo had a great chance of being Canelo. Right now, not so much. It is what it is. King Skull said Teo, Taylor, Jack, Regis, and Matthias. I don't know, man. Ooh, nice right hand from Aleem. I really don't know. I really don't know. You know why? Because one fight changes everything right now. You know, one fight changes everything. Nice right hand from Aleem. One fight changes everything in that division right now. I don't really know. Josh is coming out. How do I don't even know where to rank Josh because Josh just got outclassed by a lightweight. And I don't even know how to rate him right now because I don't think he won the other fight. I think he lost his last two fights. Clear, in my opinion. I don't know what to really rate him right now. Yo, Diesel. Yo, you gotta calm down, bro. You gotta calm down. This guy is really, really mad about the Jamel Charlo. Like, you throwing out some stupid ass comments right now. He said he's comparing Floyd to Marquez. That's crazy. You really gonna compare you comparing Jamel Charlo to Floyd Mayweather? That's crazy. I'm done. You could sit right there. You want punishment. You want timeout. Josh Yazoo said Josh lost his last two. Yeah, I can't. I don't know what to rate him. I'm not going to rate him top 5 right now. I think he lost his last two fights. You know, he definitely lost the last one, but the one before that was pretty clear too. Yeah, your boy's wilding. He's bugging out right now. Punch Quote says Josh is the example of not going up and meeting the other undisputed champion. This is the problem Charlo could run into with all these defenses. They can't move up. Let me ask you a question though. I mean, I was thinking about this the other day because remember when T.O. beat Lomachenko, right? There was a lot of talk about him going up to fight Josh Taylor at that time. Now, I don't know if you guys were around, but at that time, you know, Josh Taylor was coming off some good wins. This is before, you know, the Jack Catterall fight. So at that point, Josh Taylor was like a legitimate pound for pound fighter at that time. Teofimo was coming off the Lomachenko win, which was a great, you know, I mean, he wasn't technically undisputed, but you know what I mean? Like, if they had fought in that time, you got to wonder who would have won that night if they had fought at that time, because there was definitely talks about it. They were both with top rank, and we'll never know, obviously, but I can tell you this. I'm pretty sure Josh probably still would have been the favorite, but probably maybe a little bit more of a wider favorite at that time. You know, the thing is, though, I have to give T.O. more credit simply because even with the loss to Cambosos, he won the bigger fights. He won 2 fights where he was an underdog in, right? And clear. He beat Lomachenko clear. You know, I know Loma won his 4 rounds or whatever, but I thought Tio has done the best against Lomachenko by far. And I think he clearly done the best against Josh Taylor. You know, whether or not you thought Josh Taylor is falling off or not, Goodman is putting some pressure on Aleem. Got him backing up a bit here. It looks like this round is looking a little different from the other ones I've seen. But yeah, you gotta wonder how that fight would have gone at that time. You know, they both coming off of some great wins. Josh had just became undisputed. Tio had just beat Loma. That would have been a good time for them to fight, man. Would have been a really, really, really good time. Well, this is what's gonna happen with Haney and when it comes to this Regis program in general. The issue with Regis program, and this is why Eddie looks so mad right now, is because even if even if Haney or Tio, even if that fight is a thing, the problem is Eddie's gonna have to pay those guys a lot more than he's probably gonna want to pay them. He already said that Haney's very expensive. You know what I mean? And Haney probably has other options. That's why his dad is going on to these fights. He went to the Tio fight. He's looking for the options, but they're looking for the bag. You know what I mean? So being that Regis did not look good tonight and didn't perform tonight, it's like it's kind of tough because Eddie would have to pay a lot of money to get him over there. But people are already saying, just like right now, Regis Prograis looks very beatable right now. So it takes away from the fight a little bit, whether it's T.O. or Haney. Either or, it takes away from what we thought about that fight yesterday. You know what I mean? You know, after the Lomachenko fight with Haney, people would have been like, oh, Prograis would knock him out because look at all the left hands he took. You look at the conversation so far, and I've only read a few comments. Everybody got Haney beating Prograis easily now, just like that. Everybody changes really, really quick. It's based on your last performance. It's still a very dangerous fight for Haney because A, in my opinion, Regis Prograis power is real. And B, Haney don't fight like Zoe. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't fight like that. Like Haney can move well, but he doesn't fight like that guy. He's gonna be there to get hit. So it's really based on the styles. You can't just look at that performance and think like, well, yeah, this guy beat him easy. You know why? Because look what happened with Sandor Martin and Teofimo Lopez. Tszyu didn't look good against Martin, but he looked phenomenal against Josh Taylor, the former undisputed champion at 140. Legit. You know what I mean? So you can't base it off on that. You got to just look at the styles and see how they actually fight. You know, I mean, Haney is still a tough fight for Haney, but is Eddie gonna want to spend the money to pull Devin Haney back over there on the zone? Is he gonna want to spend that kind of bread for a Regis Prograis fight? You know what I mean? I don't know if he's gonna be willing to do that. I mean, these guys were calling each other out. I'm responding to you, Mad Chris. He says, I think a Regis Prograis Jack Catterall fight would be interested. Both are with Matchroom, so that should be easy to make. Yeah, I mean, they both were calling each other out. You know what I mean? They've been, you know, it's a fight that could be made. I'm sure that's what Eddie is going to do. If he can't like pull a Haney or Tszyu or something, he's not gonna be able to pull Tszyu for that fight. Because Tio's gonna want some real money. You know what I mean? To go over there. I think Tio is gonna want the money. You know? I got that coffee, man. Woke me up a little bit. Oh man. What time is it in for you Australian supporters out there? What time is it out there? In fact, let me just look it up. Oh, it's 2:16 p.m. That's crazy. It's only 2 in the afternoon. It's a pretty early fight. Is it normally like that? Peace asks, do you think Charlo will turn down the fight with Canelo due to personal issues? I don't know. I mean, according to Jamel, the other brother, he said that he's turned down a fight with Canelo in the past. So I really don't know. You know, I really don't know. I mean, if they're willing to give Jamal good money to take this fight, I mean, I would think he would want to take it, you know, but what is the better opportunity? Like if you were to turn down Jamal, I'm sorry, if you were to turn down Canelo right now, you're probably not going to get another opportunity to fight him. And B, you're probably not going to get paid nearly as much fighting someone else. You know what I mean? I see him calling out Andrade and them being on live together. That's cool and all that. Like, I like the fact that they're trying to work on the fight. I mean, they're both PBC at this point. But at the same time, if you got to fight, the opportunity to fight Canelo, you know, you should take it. But I honestly don't feel like this will be the best time for him. But, you know, you never know because, you know, Jamal, if we're being honest, Jamal hasn't looked that great in recent years, even, you know, before his last fight. I thought he looked great against Deverenchenko, though. And I think that's another thing, too, with Jamal. Jamal might step up when he has an opponent to step up. You know, I mean, he didn't look great in the last few fights, but he looked great against a better fighter in Deverenchenko. You know, if we're looking at all the fights he had since let's see, since he moved up, since Matt Korobov in a fight where people thought it was a disputable win. He didn't look that great against Brandon Adams. Dennis Hogan was okay, but it was Dennis Hogan. I thought he looked great against Deverenchenko. I think he had one of the better, clearer wins against Deverenchenko. and he didn't look good against Montiel. It was just not a good, regardless of what the scorecard said, that was a close fight, you know? So I don't really know. I'm thinking that Jamal will be the best he could be for that fight as far as preparation, but he's been through a lot of stuff the last couple of years, man. He's not right. Hopefully he's getting better, because if he takes Canelo, he's gonna have to be at his best. I know Canelo hasn't looked great lately, but I still like his chances of winning against Jamal, coming off of a 2-year layoff and all of the other issues he's going through right now. You know what I mean? You just gotta wait and see how that goes down. I just don't understand why the Benavidez fight is just not happening, man. I don't understand, like, what is going on. Like, can y'all at least entertain a possibility of having it? What's up with the offer? Like, was it really sent? Is it really 50 million? Like, what's going on with that? If Bottle Jack doesn't want the fight, and if Bevo doesn't want the fight, I don't understand why Jamal Charlo is the number one go-to guy right now. But a lot of people wanted that fight. So it is what it is. I mean, Canelo got a lot of options. You're not going to please everybody. Some people want the Demetrius Andre fight more. Some people want the Jamal Charlo fight more. Even when people called out Benavidez, I was reading comments, and I know I don't speak. My supporters I don't speak. They don't speak for all boxing fans, but even while talking about Benavidez, I was still getting comments about Jamal Charlo. Like, Jamal Charlo, he dug Charlo. So I don't know, man. What's up, Monroe? What's good with you, bro? I know Aleem has been wanting to fight Fulton for a long time, but I don't think he beats Fulton. I don't think at any point I thought he would beat Fulton. I like Fulton. I think Fulton is just Aleem. Aleem is gonna bring a fight to him, but I think Fulton overall as a boxer is just way more polished than him. You know what I mean? You think he hurt his hand? I mean, I don't really know, man. I'm not scoring the fight. I'm talking to you guys. We more talking about everything, but I'm watching it. Fight seems to be pretty close, man. I think Aleem did pick up a good amount of rounds in that first half for sure, but I don't know. He's like Goodman has been looking stronger in the more recent rounds. We're in the 11th round now, by the way, if you guys are just checking in. What's up, High New? Nice hook, nice right hand from Goodman. Yeah, Aleem does look off. He's getting hit a lot too. And him backing up, just his body language overall. Nice hooks from Aleem. Goodman still coming strong. Steve Farhood unofficially has it 5 rounds to 5. He's given Goodman the last 4 rounds, which is very scary, being, you the traveler here. A lot of these judges are going to base it on these championship rounds here. He might be hurt. You might be right, Monroe. You might be right. You might be right. He might have an injury, but he does. His body language don't look good. You know what I'm saying? He don't. He's the nice hook though. He just caught him with a nice hook, but he don't. I don't know if it's because of an injury. It could be tired, but he doesn't. He doesn't look strong. You know what I mean? He's still connected. He's still in a fight, but he looked way better in that first half of the fight, where he was clearly winning the fight, even though it was tough. You got 15 seconds left in the 11th. Goodman looking confident, man. Mad Christ says he really doesn't see Thurman fighting again. Not gonna lie. I do. I do. I think Thurman gonna fight again. They're gonna throw him a bag. They're gonna get him in there with somebody. You know, Thurman. Thurman's not gonna retire unless he like lose like bad. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. D Lang says, "Have I heard anything about Gary Antoine Russell being suspended?" Nah, I didn't hear that. I'm about to look it up though. Suspended for what? We in the final round and Aleem comes out swinging. Pause for you guys that's doing that tonight. I seen a channel do it, but I'm not clicking on that link because I don't know if it's like real. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to look that up. If it's true, then I'll talk about it in the morning. Yeah, I think Ennis could definitely beat Thurman right now. Probably Ugas too. I would be picking him to win. I'll just say that. If they actually were to fight, I think Ennis would win the fight with both. Goodman is putting some crazy pressure on Aleem, man. He's 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 putting some pressure on Aleem right now. We got just under 2 minutes left to go in the final round. Oh, Goodman caught him with a nice combo. Aleem responded with a short right hand. Jab, jab. Nice uppercuts. Oh, Aleem caught him with a nice uppercut to the body and a left hook. Big left hook. Best punch in the round. Just over a minute left in the final round, and Aleem is catching him with more combos. Goodman's firing back, walking him down again. Good round, good fight, but good round from both. A lot of back and forth. 45 seconds left. Oh, another right to the Goodman caught him with a crazy left hook to the body. Yeah, man, this is a good round, man. A lot of back and forth, man. This is how you try to like win the fight. It's a lot of back and forth between the both of them, man. Both of them has landed some great shots this round. Damn, fight over. Be right back, guys. Let me get a water. I'll let you guys know the scorecards in a minute. Like I said, I didn't officially score it. Cheddar said, why the commentators always so terrible? I don't know, man. Sometimes they're on point. Sometimes they are on point. You know, sometimes they're not good. Tim says 7-5 Goodman. Cheddar Bob said Aleem landed more clean. Draw. I don't know. I didn't hear the scorecards yet. Yeah, I agree, my bro. I think Jamal needs a tune-up before Andrade and Canelo, in my opinion. But I mean, I don't know. George Foreman didn't fight for 10 years. Came back, won a championship. You know, I mean, I don't know. Some of these fighters need to be motivated to just win. We waiting for the scorecards. Come on, let's get these scorecards, man. Let's go. It's showing Tszyu in his dressing room, warming up. Oh man. Corrales USA, thank you, man. I'm sorry for all the yawning, man. I'm tired. But we getting the scorecards. Hope they ain't doing no funny work down there. Yo, whenever we get some time in, they taking their time to give us the official cards. Yeah, I'm tired, guys. Sorry for all the yawning, man. I'm tired. It's late. I want to go to sleep. Hit that like. Thank you. Thank you, Corrales USA. Appreciate you. No, Prograde. I mean, well, Prograde did win. Split decision. One 112. Aleem. 117, 111. Goodman. 116, 112. They gave it to Sam Goodman. Split decision. They gave it to Goodman. Aleem lost, y'all. I mean, I ain't gonna call it a robbery, but you know, it was very competitive. So, you know, I think Aleem won the first half of the fight. I think Goodman won the second half. It is what it is, man. I ain't score it though, man. It was close though. It was a competitive fight. Goodman said this guy hit him. Goodman said Liam hit him with like 30 butts. It wasn't that bad. It was a good fight though. They say this is an IBF eliminator. What is this? What division is this? 122? But wait, what's this? 122? Yeah, they still find it. IBF. Who has the IBF? Who has the IBF? Does Phone have it or Tapales have it? Are they gonna have the Marlon Tapales fight against MJ? Are they gonna run that back? Are they doing a rematch in that fight? Are they gonna do that again? What's it? 117, 111? That's a little wide, man, because you basically saying Aleem only won 3 rounds. I I don't think I think 117, 111 is too high. You basically gave him 3 rounds. Like it wasn't 9-3. Like I could see like 7-5 or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but 9-3 is crazy. Liam definitely won more than 3 rounds. That's crazy. That's a little too wide. The main event is next, y'all. We waiting for the main event right now. Y'all hope that I seen that face off John Jones with Ngannou. I would love for them to fight, man. I mean, it's probably not gonna happen because John Jones with the UFC, they're not gonna have that fight because what's his name? Dana White already said it, but I would love to see that fight. Monroe says no interview for Aleem. Yeah, I saw that. I saw Aleem like waiting in his corner. I wasn't expecting an interview with him, to be honest. I wasn't expecting it out there. They don't care. They got their fighter. I mean, it happens here too. I won't even do that. I'm not surprised. I don't know who's winning between Benavides and Morel, man. I don't know. That's hard to call. But I'm gonna tell you like this. I like Morel's chances better than Plant. You know, I like his chance better than Plant. You know, I mean, Morel looks phenomenal, but he ain't fight nobody yet. You know what I mean? It's hard to call. That's a great fight, though. That's a great fight. That's an excellent fight. Those are the kind of fights I want to see. That's like Ortiz and Stanionis. You know what I mean? That's a fight that I want to see. Two undefeated fighters, in their prime. Obviously, one got a little bit more experience than the other one as far as the pros, but Morrell looks great, man. I love that fight. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what happens. I think a lot of it is going to be based on who could hurt the other fighter too. I don't think David Benavidez has fought anyone nearly as explosive as Dave Morrell. But Dave Morrell just hasn't fought anyone that's nearly as good as David Benavidez. Period. I'm just in general is like he hasn't fought anyone even close on that level yet. So we just gotta wait and see, man. I mean, that's a hard one to pick. That's a hard. That's a hard one to pick right there. I like Morrell's. I'm gonna say this, and I know Plant has more experience and he's been in there with people. I like Morrell's chances over Plant. I mean, I think the only reason why I felt like Plant had a chance was just based off the knockout he got the fight before. But besides that, I didn't give him that much chances. I thought the styles was really always bad for him. You know, between him and Benavidez, but Morrell is different. Like Morrell's gonna bring the fight straight to you. What I will say though is, Morrell got to see how he looks if somebody takes him to deep waters. If it goes there, now you're gonna be fighting a guy that's a pressure fighter that's gonna be more durable and tougher and stronger. I don't know, man. That's a great fight. That's a phenomenal fight. I still want to see Benavidez versus Canelo more than anything else at that division. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. They gotta move on. Man, let me tell you something. It's not just about conditioning, man. It's like Plant, man, the ref helped him a lot in that fight. Let's not forget that. Ref was jumping in as much as he could, saving this dude. You know, Plant didn't have a chance of winning that fight. What's up, Drummond? What's up, Johnny Ringo? Smash that like button. They're showing the Tim Zoo right now preview. Jamel fights Tim Zoo. Like, let's say Tim Zoo wins tonight. Jamel goes on to fight him, and Jamel wins. What does Jamel Charlo do if he beats Tim Zoo? What does he do? Does he stick around at 154? Does he go to 160? You got all the stuff with Bud Crawford, all these talk with Bud Crawford. What is Jamel Charlo going to do if he is to defend his titles at 154? Does he stick around for Terrence Crawford? If Crawford beats Spence, we know that Spence and Charlo's not going to fight each other. So what happens? What do you guys think? All I know is that first round or two between Benavidez and Morrell is going to be crazy. Those first couple rounds are going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. They're going to show respect for like the first minute or two. And then the last minute or so, they're going to go at it. What's up, Gio? Tim Zoo, we waiting for Tim Zoo to come out right now. That's what we waiting on right now. Yeah, I like the fact that Tszyu, like, I respect him. I didn't really care for him that much, to be honest, but I respect him because he's taking fights that he don't have to take, and they're tough fights. He don't gotta take these fights. He could kind of just chill and wait for Jamel or take a tune up. Like, these are not like tune ups. These are legit fights. This is a legit fight tonight, though. Yeah, Janabik is a beast, but I don't feel like Janabik is gonna ever get in there with anybody. You know what I'm saying? No one's gonna be going out their way to try to fight him. He's a beast. I don't think he's like unstoppable. Like, I don't think he's like the next Triple G or anything like that. But I don't think anybody's gonna be like waiting in line to fight him. It's not that I didn't care for him. I wasn't really that impressed with him until the Harrison performance. You know, you saw the Daniel Gaucher fight. I didn't think it was all that. It's that simple. Nothing against him, but I've seen his fights, and there was no performance that made me say wow. I thought there were other fighters at the time, around that time and before that I felt like they were doing better. I saw the Nui fight. I saw his fight with Jeff Horn. I seen him fight even before that. I thought he was good, but I was like, he's not beating Jamel. He's not beating, Castano. I didn't think he was gonna beat these guys. I didn't even think at one point he would be Fundora, but yo, he looked very good against Tony Harrison, man. He looked very, very good, very impressive against Tony. But some people say that Tony is washed up. So some people are not giving him that much credit for even that win. Some people really need you to step up before they're impressed. And that's the argument a lot of people are making. A lot of people want to see him beat Jamel first before they give him his real props. Or beat someone that's a little bit more. What's up with Brian Castano, by the way? Tszyu and Ocampo starting now, guys. Ocampo is doing his ring walk right now. What's up with Brian Castano? I haven't heard anything from him since that loss. Has he been active? Has he had a fight yet? Let me look him up real quick and see if he's had a fight. Nah, he has not had a fight since the loss. And that loss was last May. Hope he's still around. He's a pretty damn good fighter. It'll be sucky if he that was suck like if he were to just like retire from that one loss. You know what I mean? Carlos Ocampo just entered the ring, and now we're awaiting Tszyu. I mean, listen, man, this is Ocampo's third opportunity. On his third fight where he stepped. This is a different fight than the Tony Harrison fight. Because Ocampo can actually bang with you. You know what I mean? So this should be an interesting fight. He's not gonna be looking to outbox and none of that. He's gonna try to bang with you. Tszyu is making his ring walk now. Much smaller arena than the stadium they were at against Tony. Man, it's not even that late. It's 12:49, but it feels late. I mean, they said this fight was supposed to happen at 2:30. The ring walk time that I got was 2:30 in the morning. That's crazy. Johnny Ringo says Tim said he was expecting Ocampo to take some big punches and keep coming. Yeah, I heard I think when this fight was first announced, I was listening to Tim do an interview. He's like, it's a different preparation for this fight. Like, he was basically saying, like, yo, I expect to go to war in this one, you know? Problem with Harrison to me in that fight or in general is that Harrison is a phenomenal boxer. He's a very good boxer, but in the past, as the fight goes, he his conditioning is bad. And when his conditioning is bad, his defense fails. He starts getting hit with unnecessary shots, and they put him away all the time. He always get hurt late. Um, he was winning early against uh what's his face? Who did he lose to? The first guy he lost to, Willie Nelson. Then he fought Hurd, same thing. Was boxing well against Hurd. Started falling asleep at the wheel, and Hurd started landing those big shots, wore him down. Almost happened with Jamel in the first fight. Jamel, he was outboxing him. Jamel hurt him late, but he survived and won. But then he went in a rematch and got stopped. So Tim was the first fighter that actually was beating him leading up to, like, he was winning the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? Again, some people think that Tony is washed up. They think he's done, he's past it. That may be the case, but Tim beat him better than anybody else beat him. That's why I give him props for that win. I like Tim's patience. Like, what I saw in Tim in that fight, I didn't see. I saw a different version of Tim compared to the Terrell Gaucher fight. You know, but then again, Terrell Gaucher, even with the losses he had, Terrell's never been stopped. Dude's tough. He's a lot more durable than Tony. Tony gets stopped every time he loses. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. This should be a good fight though, because I think Ocampo has improved since the Spence loss. I know a lot of people hasn't really given him much of a chance because Spence stopped him in one round. I mean, Spence was a beast even then, but he wasn't like stopping people that quick. He stopped them very quickly. So, but the dude was 22 years old, I think, at the time. That was his first step up fight. He had like 12 straight wins after that. Lost in Fandora, but he had a good fight with Fandora. You know, yeah, he tried to stand his ground against Spence, but he fought Spence. He fought Spence's fight very early on, and he paid the price. Spence was going to that body, and he couldn't bang with Spence. But Ocampo, he moved up though. He's not fighting at 147 no more. He's fighting at 154 where he probably belongs. And you know, I mean, if he loses, I mean, which he's the favorite. He's not the favorite. I mean, he's the underdog here. But I mean, he's getting another opportunity, not at a title, but at being a top contender right now. If he loses, it's on him. But this should be a good fight, man. I wouldn't sleep on Ocampo. We already know that Tim has been dropped in early in fights before, because so this might be one of those fights where, you know, he might catch a good shot early to wake him up. You know what I mean? So we just gotta wait and see. I'm expecting Tim to win, but I don't know if it's gonna be by knockout. But I'm expecting him to win. That's why I ain't put my money on anything when it comes to this fight. All right, here we go. Here we go. Round one is about to begin. Touch gloves. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. This should be a war. It should be a good war. Should be a good fight. All right, here we go. Round one. Tszyu comes out in that high guard. You know, he's a good counter puncher. Tszyu lands a nice jab and a right hand. Very explosive so far. Ocampo comes back, lands, throws a little flurry, lands to the body. Ocampo's starting to use the jab. Oh, Tim already hits him with a 1-2, and he already got Ocampo shaky legs. Ocampo's about to get knocked out. He's done. Yo, Tszyu hits hard, son. He hit this dude with a huge right hand. And this guy, Ocampo's chin is all in the air. He's trying to fight back. Yo, my man. The right hand he hit him with. Oh, shit. Oh, he's down. Oh, my God. Yo. Oh, man. I don't know, man. Oh, shit. He's going to let him continue? Oh, he's going to continue? Oh. Tim's about to knock him out. Oh. Oh. Ocampo. Oh. Oh. Yo, Ocampo's done. Oh. Yo, it's over. It's over. It's over. Tszyu knocked him out. Yo. Oh, my God. The left hand. Yo, I mean, Ocampo's head was just right there to get hit, but I expected more from Ocampo. I gave him too much credit. All right. Tim knocked him out. Jesus Christ. They got to help him to his corner. Yo, it's over, y'all. I'm sorry. I thought I had a show for you guys tonight. I thought I was doing commentary tonight, but we just watched an execution. Oh, my God. And Fundora went 12 rounds with this guy. Took shots from him all fight. And Tim just went in there. Even the first right hand he landed after that jab was big. But the next right hand he landed after that had him doing the noodle legs, like the Zab Judah ones. And he just kept hitting them with right hands. Yo, that boy hits hard. Boom. Ooh, they showing the replay. First one, he went down. Boom. Yo, that dude's legs just gave out completely. Damn, he hits hard, yo. That's why him and Jamel got to fight. That's why him and Jamel got to fight, yo. This is why they got to fight, because someone's going to get knocked out, yo. This guy hit hard. Boo! Yo, his left hand, yo, he hit him so hard, his head almost flew off. He almost decapitated him. He should go to jail. Bro, he had Ocampo trying to run from him, and his chin was all like this, and Tim just caught him, and now Ocampo head was laying on the rope like Dillian White when Joshua knocked him out. Oh, my God. He did the Dillian White. That was the same way. Every time you know how Dillian White get knocked out? It looked like that every time he got knocked out. The same way. Oh, man. All right. Well, I mean, there's nothing else left we need to see at this point but Charlo and Tszyu. There's nothing else left. There's nothing else. I thought he was gonna get a nice fight here, guys. I thought he was gonna give me. I thought I was ready for some commentary. Damn, yo, that kid hit hard. That kid hit hard. That's not a fluke, y'all. That's not a fluke. He's not a fluke. What was that guy at that was in here earlier that was arguing with me? That's not a fluke, man. Listen, I know Ocampo ain't like no top tier guy, but that was crazy. He might just retire that guy. He wasn't all that. But that was crazy. That was still crazy. Damn. Jamel got a good chin though. Jamel's not nearly as easy to hit. They got to fight. I'm done talking about it. This has got to fight. That's it. Let me ask you something. No, I ain't even gonna ask you that. Oh, Tim is talking his trash now. Oh, he said he beat Arrow as far as knocking him out quicker. I mean, he wants Charlo. He wants Charlo. He said he knocked him out quicker than your boy. So, I mean, we already know that fight is next. It is what it is. He's just saying, yo, guys, he's just saying that he wants to fight Charlo in a whole bunch of different ways. That's all. That's all he's saying. Damn, I think Ocampo gonna retire. Damn, he looked bad. They was just showing him in the dressing room. He's taking that loss hard. Yeah, getting knocked out in the first round like that, man. Damn. PR Strength is over. He knocked him out in one round. Crazy knockout, too. Do you guys think? All right, so do you guys think? And this is the only question, regardless, because I just see it's a lot of Tim Zoo people here. Do you guys think? And I'm speaking for mainly the Charlo people, us. Do you guys think that the time out of the ring and coming off of an injury is going to have some effect on Charles' performance? I'm asking. It's an honest question. Do you guys think that Tim's chances of winning are greater because of the momentum? He's coming off of 2 wins while Charlo was out. Do you guys think that, or you guys think that it doesn't really matter whether Charlo is sitting out for whatever amount of time? You guys think This is what I basically said in the last video I did after the Tony Harrison win. You know, I said once we found out that he was going to fight Ocampo and it was going to get delayed again, I was like, the longer Charlo sits out, the more chances Tszyu has of winning the fight. At one point, I did not think it was a 50-50 fight. Like I said before this fight, it is now a 50-50 fight, in my opinion. And some of you are going to say that it's not even 50-50. Some of you are saying Tszyu is going to stop him. You know? I mean, you won't hear me say that because Ocampo is not on Charlo's level. Charlo would have knocked out Ocampo too. He's knocked out better people than that. You know what I mean? Charlo can hit hard too, but he can box very well, you know? But I do believe at this point, I do believe that Tszyu is the other most dangerous person at the division right now. Even going into the Castano fight, because I was the one that said back then, I thought that Castano was the most dangerous opponent for Charlo going into the first fight, not the second, but the first. And he proved that, right? But Charlo was much better in a rematch. All right. Charlo in a rematch was the best version of Charlo I've seen. But he has not been in the ring in over a year. And he's coming off of an injury. While this guy has improved since then. You know what I mean? This is going to be a close fight, man. It's a very dangerous fight for Jamel Charlo. But it's still a very dangerous fight for Tszyu as well because Jamel Charlo hits very hard. All right? We can't forget what he did to Erickson Lubin. No matter how much Erickson Lubin got hurt in his career or lost fights, Jamel Charlo ended him in one round. And that's Erickson Lubin. You know what I mean? Jamel Charlo has stopped Brian Castano. You know, Jamel Charlo has stopped Tony Harrison already. It's a very, very good fight. It's one of the best fights we could get. In fact, I gotta put it up there at this point. At this point, it's one of the best fights we can get in boxing because you have the undisputed champion fighting the very clearly the best contender at 154 right now. I mean, Tszyu at this point, even if you're a non-believer, he's clearly the best contender at the division right now. You know what I mean? We just got to wait and see. We'll definitely be talking more about it. All right, but listen, man, I'm going to sleep, man. Y'all have a good night. I'm tired. I'll definitely be back on here in the morning to talk more about this, talk a little bit more about the Preacher's Pro fight and all that. And more boxing talk. All right. Y'all have a good night. Please smash the like button on your way out. Please hit the thumbs up for me if you haven't already. And if you are new, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm going to sleep. Y'all have a good night. Oh, and happy Father's Day to all y'all out there. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, all y'all. I know there's probably a bunch of dads in here, man. My dad's out enjoying his time out in Florida right now. All right, but happy Father's Day to all you guys out there. I know there's a bunch of you probably in here. All right, appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.